Hello. I am Maria Rosa. I am a blind content creator. Please like, share and subscribe.
Hello, lovely, wonderful people. Well, we made it. We did it. It's the last day of Pawgust today. Haven't walked a whole lot today because I went to an event that I will tell you about later on. But anyway, yep. So as I said, today is the last day of August because it's the 31st of August, and I have well and truly, Joanne and I have well and truly met our walking target. It was 60 kilometres. That was between us. We've walked well over 100, probably not 200, but I reckon about 150. Maybe I'm overestimated a little bit, but we're well over target, and we both exceeded our donation goals, which was $300 each. So yeah, I reckon we've raised about $600 for guide dogs. And as I've said before, guide dogs is really an invaluable service. I don't know where we would be without them. So that was Pawgust, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to everybody that donated to Pawgust. It's really been an awesome thing and invaluable. So thank you guys, and thank you for your support as well, and your prayers and all that good stuff. It's been a great challenge, and yeah, I feel I've grown through it, and I've certainly gotten a little bit of exercise, and it's all been really great. So thank you guys. So today, what did I do today? Well, I went to a high tea, women's high tea. So every year, it only happened last year and this year, but last year we had it at the community centre, our local community centre, and it's St Michael's in Wollongong Church, and our church, Berkeley Life Centre, and they have a congregation at Corrimal too, I believe. So last year we had it at the community centre, and we had Jenny Salt come and speak. And if you've ever heard Jenny Salt, I would recommend you searching out her podcasts. If I remember, I will put a link to that in the description box, because it's really, she does some really good podcasts. And this year we had, and I don't know her surname, I'm sorry, but we had a lady called Stacey, and she spoke about prayer. The topic at high tea today was prayer, and we got a lot of great tips for prayer, and we're able to have a chat about prayer and about, the vulnerable times in our lives where we've really needed God, and we've really needed to rely on God. And yeah, it was a really good, it was a really great talk, and lots of yummy food, and I did bring some home to Joe. Yeah, I know it's naughty because we're diabetic, but we had some cake. I brought home some cakes for Joe. And if you So, Friday night, I went and saw Southern Stars. Now, Southern Stars is a collection of schools. There was over 3,000 children of all ages from all across New South Wales, even from Wagga Wagga, and there was a 500 voice choir, and yeah, they performed lots of different songs from musicals and some pop stuff, and they even did a thing they called the Gaga Fugue, which was all stringed instruments playing like Lady Gaga tunes. It took me a while to realise that's what they were doing. I just thought they were playing like a classical piece on violins and cellos, and I went, hang on, oh, Lady Gaga tunes. So that was quite intriguing.
Recording from iPhone microphone, stereo, AAC,
And before that, we went to the Wollongong Golf Club to have dinner, and I had polenta crumbed lamb cutlets. If you go anywhere and you find polenta crumbed lamb cutlets, I would highly recommend them. I love crumb lamb cutlets anyway, but they were really good. And parmesan potatoes, so it just seemed like they steamed the potatoes, cut them in half and sprinkled them with probably a bit of butter and some parmesan cheese and some broccolini. So it was quite a nice meal. And yeah, then we went and saw the show, and then I came home and I crashed. So on Thursday I did my usual tandem ride. So I ride a tandem. Of course I'm on the back and I have a captain on the front. So I do not steer the bike. I had my doctor say to me once, so I told him, because he was talking about me doing exercise, and I said, well, I ride a bike. I said, and I ride an average of kind of 35 kilometres, maybe 50 some days, at least once a week. And he's like, oh, and he's all confused and all puzzled, and he's like, so how do you see the road? And I went, I ride a tandem. He goes, yeah, but how do you see the road? No, I said, I sit on the back. There's somebody at the front who can see steering the tandem. I just sit and pedal. And he's like, oh. So, yeah. And then I went and taught my stew. I have a lovely young lady that I work with, and I teach on Thursday afternoon, so I went and did that. So apart from that, Thursday was quite a normal day. Wednesday was extremely windy. We had probably, I don't know, very high winds. I don't want to say how high because I don't know for sure, but probably maybe at least 80 kilometres an hour. And there was some buildings in Wollongong that actually got evacuated because there was damage to them. So we went to the club for lunch, but us, Joe on his mobility scooter, and me with, I didn't have Abby that day because Abby went and had a bath. So there was me and a friend and Joe on his mobility scooter, and my friend and I were kind of hanging on to each other. She had a walker and me, and we were holding on to each other so that we wouldn't fall over or get blown over. So yeah, that was a bit interesting.
recording.